Good morning. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Today is Wednesday, May 11th, 2022. Good morning, everyone. Let's start today off with a blessing, shall we? Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, please give us a blessing for this 11th day of May 2022. A blessing for the collective to hold on to. Oh, we get the sunlight blessing. A ray of light bursts through the clouds of uncertainty, and darkness transforms to light. A new day is born, and the first buds of spring appear. You are blessed with the birth of something new. A, a new season of your life begins with this very special blessing. Namaste. Let me read that one more time. A sunlight blessing. A ray of light bursts through the cloud of uncertainty, and darkness transforms to light. A new day is born, and the first buds of spring appear. You are blessed with the birth of something new. A new season of your life begins with this very special blessing. Namaste. Namaste. That is transformation. That is transformation. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. And I want to start off by saying thank you to everyone who sent me loving, healing energy on Monday. Ooh, I was sick. I was sick Monday. I was sick Tuesday. My goodness. A windstorm got me. I inhaled too much dust. I have horrible allergies and it got me, put me down. And you can hear I can breathe, but it's all in my throat and in my ears. So forgive me if I sound funny. I sound funny to myself too. And forgive me if I can't get all my sentences all the way out. My breathing is a little bit compromised. But I'm here, still above ground, still gonna do what I gotta do. Good morning, good morning. First thing I want to read on today. Elon Musk has been making himself very well known lately, and he's moved into Las Vegas now. He is looking to buy up uh, uh, casinos. My question, I'm going to do a full throw on Elon Musk because Elon is up to something nefarious. I'm sure of it. All this money, and guys, I was 100% right when I said Elon Musk was going. The first thing he was going to do was put 45 back on Twitter. And that is exactly what he is doing. That is his whole plan. What Elon Musk is doing, there is something severely nefarious. This is an attempt to corner the market to control. I believe Elon Musk is up to something. Carol, please, please tell us all you can about Elon Musk. What are his plans for America? What what is it that Elon has in store for us? What are his plans? Spirit guides, universe, please speak freely, speak clearly through me. Only truth, only what you know. Elon Musk, what are your plans? Oh, look at the first card for Elon Musk is the victory card. Elon wants total control. He wants to be the one. He wants to run the world. The second card for Elon, we get the Nine of Pentacles, the opulence card. And we already know that he is one of the three most wealthy men on the planet. And he is flexing right now, okay? Elon Musk, what comes next? He does not want to lose. He does not want to lose. He is trying to get ahead of everything, beat everyone back. He's going to use his finances, his money to try to beat everyone back until no one will fight against him. He is going to make everyone weary, and he's going to use his money to do it. The next card we get is the Wheel of Fortune, Karma. Again, Elon Musk is on his path. What he was born to do. Okay, Elon, think about what he is about. Think about what he has done. All he has done is used his riches to pollute our skies. Starlink has hundreds of satellites crisscrossing our globe. Okay, when those things break down, they stay out there. Okay, what else is Elon doing? Elon is trying to corner the market on internet, where there are no cell towers. He is trying to be God. Okay, Elon Musk wants to be the most powerful. He wants to be the most powerful man on the planet. He wants to control the things that he is acquiring is so that he can control. Everything is about control. The acquisition of Twitter was to control the message so that he could spin things any way that he wants to with complete disregard for the FCC, for any type of standards, uh, for any type of decency. This is a platform where he controls the entire narrative. And it's a platform with billions of users, many of whom are not going to switch off because Elon bought it. Elon is he is hero worship by a lot of tech people, even though this man has not. He is a businessman. He may be intelligent, but what has he created? He buys patents of other people. He is just like Westinghouse. He's just like these other people who stole from Tesla. He is a cretin. The next card, Elon Musk. I'm going to go ahead and throw these last four so I can read them here. Okay. So in the near future, here we are. It's the crossroads. Elon Musk is going to literally try to outmaneuver the government as to what he can acquire um, privately. He's going to pull it off. He's going to pull Twitter off the stock market. Okay, he is going to own it outright. He is going to buy out all all of the people who own Twitter, so that he himself, no one else, he's not going to do what Facebook did. He's not going to publicly trade it. He doesn't need that money. He has enough. He wants to control Twitter, lock, stock, and barrel, to allow on there. Call him Benito Mussolini. Call him. Call Elon Benito Mussolini. This is he's throwing his hat in the ring. Guys, Elon Musk is making power plays. Expect for him to try to become the president or the ruler of the free world, or whatever you want to call it. Elon Musk is making power moves. He wants to control everything. He wants to hold on to all the money. He wants to have it all and make sure that nobody else can get it. The next card, we get the Star of Good Hope, okay? Loss, theft, and abandon. He is about to pull the rug out from under America. He is going to try to make, he's going to, the man is going to try to take over the world, starting with America. He is buying up everything he can. He's going to change the narrative. He's going to make it to where he wants Twitter to be what 45 wanted Truth Social to be. Elon Musk just built Truth Social for 45, and that's what it's going to turn into. Twitter will be the biggest propaganda uh, producing network ever after he acquires it. The last card we get for him is the Emperor. This is the final outcome. Elon wants to rule the world. He wants to take it over. He is going to use his power, his clout, and just his money to just beat people in, to beat people into submission. He is going to try to take it over. He wants it all. He wants it all. He wants it all. Um, Elon is gonna become America's little Putin. Watch, watch and see. Watch and see. Elon wants the White House. Elon wants the country. He doesn't want a Congress. He doesn't want a Senate. He wants to be the singular. He wants to be king. The man who would be king. Elon Musk is going to try to purchase America. Yes, he is. And do what 45 was trying to do, to turn it into a company. Okay? A company. This is what 45 was doing, trying to turn America into a company. That's why he was with all those bad people doing all the things that he was doing. Guys, don't listen to what they say. Look at what they're doing. All right. My next question is on Putin's end. When, what, what will cause Putin's demise? Tara, what will cause Putin's demise? What will stop this man? Spirit guides, what will stop Vlad? What will end Vlad? Focus your energy, guys. I feel like today is a very important day. Focus your energy on creating peace, like a heat-seeking missile. Send it to the Russian soldiers. If they don't want to fight their brothers and cousins, send that energy, because that's what the people in the Ukraine are. They are cousins, brothers, uncles, aunts of the Russians. They are the same people, okay? Send this energy, laser focus. Just think about it. Think about it. Touch the hearts of the men. These are my cousins. These are my family members I am murdering. Just send that thought. Send that thought. Today is a powerful day, guys. The 11-11-51122. This is a powerful, powerful day. Oh, please, laser focus. What you think about and put energy into this day will materialize. Guys, let's send this energy to stop this war. We can stop missiles in dead air, make them explode before they can be fired. Let them explode inside of the tanks, inside of the submarines. Let those ships sink. Let every missile that is fired from Russia backfire. How's that? We can attack the missiles. We can attack the bullets. Everything that Russia fires at the Ukraine this day will backfire on them. Everything that Russia fires on the Ukraine this day will backfire on them. Everything that Russia deploys against the Ukraine this day will backfire on them. Say it with me, guys. Just say it. Just say it and believe it. All right? And check the news tomorrow. Okay. What will be the end of Putin? First card is the High Priestess, followed by the Hermit. Next card, we get the King of Swords, followed by the King of Cups. In the near future, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, followed by the Two of Cups, the World, and Temperance. What will bring down Vladimir? What will bring down what will bring down Vladimir? Guys, what we've got here, we've got the High Priestess, the King of Swords, and the King of Cups again. We've got a woman and two men All of these are power cards. These are rulers of nations that are going to bring down Vladimir. One nation ruled by a woman, two nations ruled by men will be who takes down Vladimir. Let's see. Let's see if I can get any more. The King of Cups, power, command, authority, uh, militant intelligence, and law. The King of Cups, fair man, a man of business, law, responsible, creative, science follower, intelligence, another lawyer. So, guys, two of these world leaders may have come from the law field, but they are the ones, along with the high priestess, the woman, and the high priestess is secrets and mystery. Okay, and this is a female who is in this who is remaining silent. The female, since I didn't get a queen, may not be the ruler of a country. She may or may not be, because the empress is kind of on the same level. It's like the emperor, but they are not. They are sole rulers. This could be the Queen of England. Maybe this is Queen Elizabeth, but she really doesn't have any power, so I'm not going to speculate. But this is a woman. Below, we have the hermit, okay? There's some treachery afoot. This is treason. This is loneliness. This is someone searching in the dark. This is where he is right now. I think people are waiting. This is a strategic move against Vlad. This war has been going on since February. It is May. The world has allowed this man to destroy an entire country. No one has pushed back. No other country has shown him that he can't do this. What we have to realize, guys, is that all these world powers, no matter what they're saying, again, we have to look at what they're doing. None of these countries have inserted themselves to protect one person. They're doing the, well, it's not on our shore, so we're not going to do anything. We'll send you our hopes and our prayers that you can get out of this, okay? But they're not doing anything. The next card we get in the near future is we get the Seven of Swords inverted. This is on Putin's end, okay? The Seven of Swords inverted is good advice, counsel, instruction, slander, and babbling. Okay, so I'm wondering if these three people in power have a discourse with Vlad to where they can get him to come to the table. If that is not what's happening, if it's not this discourse, then this is a world war. Okay, this is the entire world becoming involved, inserting themselves into this this war. Okay, the final card we have is Temperance. This is a real good card to end on. Temperance is bringing things back into the way that they're supposed to be. I'm gonna read it to you. Temperance is economy, moderation, frugality, management, and accommodation. Okay. Um, so this card is things connected to churches, religions, and sex, the priesthood. So, guys, when Vlad gets taken out, this is going to be a concerted effort to stop him from doing. However, what has to be said is now the world is going to eventually come together to stop Vlad, but not until he's already destroyed the Ukraine. What else will he have destroyed? Where is he moving next? Because they have given not one iota of real intervention. Had the world pushed back on Vlad in February, this war would have never materialized. What we must, as people, understand is that these rich people, Putin, uh, Macron, all of these people that run all of these governments are all controlled themselves. They are allowing one person to run around and destroy the world. Why? Why have not these superpowers intervened? Why? If we all stood together against one bad actor, we could crush the bad actor. But we have not. Russia is not as powerful as they want you to believe they are. But this really has nothing to do with Russia, and that's what we have to understand. What's going on in the world, this is rich people doing rich people things, and have us sitting here confused as to why nobody's helping them. Why these same countries are disallow refugees from war-torn places to come onto their shores, but want to scream and yell about how benevolent they are. All of these people are the same. All of them are the same. Nobody has stepped up and intervened because they don't want to. They are allowing Vlad to do what he is doing because they all know what he is doing. 45 went around the world tearing down safety nets. Do you think these countries don't know what 45 was doing? We're regular old civilians. These governments have whole agencies to watch other people and what they're doing. So all these other governments know exactly what Vlad 45, crazy hair Johnson in England, and all these people who are on Team Putin were doing. Nobody stopped them then when they were in the planning phases, and nobody has stopped them now that they have unleashed their plan on the world. And it is a plan. And it is a plan to take over. Now, Elon Musk has thrown his hat in the ring. And now we actually have something to worry about. Because in the gaggle of geese that we have running countries, now we got a rich person that may have a bit of an IQ. And he is nefarious. Oh, yes. He's a dirty thinker. He doesn't think on how to make things better for the world. No. He thinks on how to make things better for himself. How he can be the king emperor of all he surveys. He wants to be the founder of the galaxy. The person we need to be worried about right now is Elon Musk. Putin is going to come to his. But all of this stuff, everything that's going on is a part of this, is a part of the plan. It's a part of the plan. Otherwise, the world would have stopped Vladimir. Okay? My next question is, okay, what the Democrat, what the not the Democrats, what Republicans in Texas are doing behind this abortion ban. And guys, before I go into this question, I have to say this. That Supreme Court leaked document is it is a distraction. Guys, this leak is to get us to turn our attention away from whatever the hell it is that they got going on. They picked this very big thing to get the whole world involved. Looking at the Supreme Court, what are they hiding? This is a distraction. They have got us all turning our heads. The Supreme Court has not done anything to take away a woman's right. They have not met, they have not sat. All we have is a leaked document, a strategically leaked document that has all of us all up in arms about why they're doing it, what their angle is. This is the biggest distraction this year. They are trying to get us to look away from what they are actually doing. Okay? If you are a person who is a good sleuth, get on it. Get on it. Look at what the government is doing. Look at the moves that are being made. What are they hiding from us that they have us focused on women's reproductive rights? And it's getting more and more and more outrageous, guys. Believe me, this is a distraction. This is a distraction to get people emotional and angry. Again, when you get a whole bunch of people mad or upset, they're a whole lot easier to control. And if you get us out there marching like we all will be on Saturday, all us ladies, I signed up. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there, because I'm a woman, because I have granddaughters, because nobody should be able to tell a woman what she can do with herself. If we can't tell a man what he can do with himself, nobody can tell a woman what to do with herself. But be aware that this is a distraction. Okay? We have to go into this with eyes wide open. They have us, they have found the cord to mobilize us. Okay? They have found the cord, and it has been. The women have been marching religiously since 45 came into office. This Saturday is going to be the biggest march ever. Ever. I already know it. It is going to be worldwide, and something else is going to happen. This is a plan. They are redirecting our focus. Okay, the government is doing something. The world government is doing something, and this Supreme Court leak is a distraction to get us to look the other way while they do what they're going to do. Pay attention. Look around. Keep your eyes and ears open. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Okay? Just keep it in your mind that this Roe versus Wade is the distraction to something much, much bigger. Okay? Now I'm going to get back to the question. Some senators, I don't know what they were in Texas, okay, talking about this is on the abortion issue. What I wanted to talk about is how women are now being categorized in the same category as a pregnant dog. Okay, what do they're saying? Well, if you don't want to get an abortion, then just have the baby and give it up for adoption. They did this before. This has been done before. This is a repeat of something that was done before, forcing women to give birth. Okay? Forcing women to give birth. This happens when people are in fear of a population decrease. Okay? This ain't about black and brown women. So everybody that's nut colored, this ain't for you. White women, this is for y'all. They want you to reproduce. You specifically. Okay? This is the furtherance of the white race. This whole Roe versus Wade thing is to ensure that there is always white people. They don't care if black people and brown people have abortions. They wish we would. If they could write a law that said they could only put abortion clinics in black and brown neighborhoods, there would be one on every corner, like a 7-Eleven. Yes, and it might even be free. Okay, but since white women get abortions, and white women get the majority of abortions, married white women, this is for you. Roe versus Wade is an assault against you. They want you to further the white race, whether you want to or not. You will have no voice. You will be the same as a pregnant female dog. Take your babies and parcel them out in front of the Safeway on a Saturday morning. Understand what's going on, people. The time we cannot sit back on our laurels, They are coming after everything that gives us a way to have a sustainable, enjoyable life. They are coming after us. They are raising the price to where if you are not wealthy, you will not live comfortably. Those gas prices are starting to hurt, aren't they? Especially if you have to drive any distance to work. My son told me, he's got a performance vehicle, and he has to put specialty gas in it, and he's got a good job, but it's causing pain there. So guys, don't think that it's not going to affect you, because the gas price by itself affects every one of us in every aspect of our lives. Every time that gas price goes up a penny, means those truckers that are carrying our goods from one state to another have to pay more for their fuel. In return, the trucking companies raise their prices for the truckers delivering the goods. The people who have the goods raise their prices to get it to the stores. So it's a domino effect from top to bottom, and it just keeps going like a wave, going in and out. In and out, and the price just increases and increases and increases. Until what? Until what? Until you force people into becoming criminals? Until people are stealing gas out of people's cars and driveways at night? Where are we headed? Everybody has got to open their eyes and understand what we see happening is a plan. They are steering us into public chaos. They are going to raise the prices until to the point to where people are going to be desperate to get it, any means necessary. They're causing a problem that doesn't need to be caused. Again, there's no reason for gas prices to go up. Why is it that ExxonMobil and Shell have made more money this year than in the 100+ years they have been in business? Not only is that wrong, it's immoral. But these are the people who run the world, and they don't care about us. They want to take every penny we have and they want to put it in their own pocket. And if you don't see it, please open your eyes, because it is right in front of us. Guys, we are in a downward spiral of control. This is the dying of the male dominated, of the divine masculine. And you see how it is going out with war and famine and lack and just evil men doing evil things to women and children, specifically picking on women and children. Men, don't they say men were put on the planet to protect the woman? That men and women were to be each other's helpers, not to be each other's slaves. Beautiful Girl had a question about the Taliban. The Taliban is doing what the Taliban does. In Afghanistan right now, women have no rights. They are in full burqas, and if you don't know what a burqa is, it's that black outfit that has a letterbox opening for the eyes. The woman is covered from head to foot. The only thing that is visible on the woman are her eyes and occasionally her hands. The woman is put in a box because the men can't control themselves. If they see a pretty face, they might just become all rapey. So instead of punishing the men for being cretins, they punish the women for having the audacity to be a woman. Hide yourself. You have no rights. You cannot walk out into public to go to the store to buy a candy bar unless you are escorted by a man. You have to have a penis with you at all times while you are out and about, or else you have to be in the house. And what's funny, guys, it doesn't matter if that penis is 1 day old. A 1 day old baby boy has more rights than his mother, the one who has to take care of him and feed him and bring him to be a man. His own mother is beneath him. This is what the GOP want for American women. Complete control. You already see what the judges do. Oh, well, she was pretty and he got all rapey. It's not his fault. She shouldn't have been outside. She shouldn't have been where he could see her. If she'd been in her house, maybe he wouldn't have gotten all rapey. Okay? Look at where we are. Look at where we are and what is going on. Look at the male dominated society and what they are doing, not just here, around the world. All right, let's get to some more questions. My next question is from Denny. Denny's question is about Josh Shapiro. He's a Pennsylvania Democrat who is running for governor. Josh Shapiro. Will Josh Shapiro win the governor of Pennsylvania? Will Josh Shapiro win the governorship of Pennsylvania? Here we go. Will Josh Shapiro win the governorship of Pennsylvania? Here we go. Oops. Got a flipper. Got the page of swords jumped out and flipped over. There's some information coming out about old Josh. Here we go. Will Josh Shapiro win governor of Pennsylvania? Denny. Oh, and it did not look good. The final card, the final outcome, you get the holy table on Josh Shapiro. But let me read this to you, okay? Josh Shapiro has got a hard road to fight. And this is I think this may be against the incumbent. We got some wands here. The first one is the King of Wands, okay? This is a beaten stick, so whoever Josh is going to win. Okay, we got Josh is going to win, but it's going to be a hard fight. We got death chasing him. So there's going to be some bad press. People are going to try to pull him down. They're going to try to steal it from him. He's going to turn that around on them. Josh Shapiro is going to be in partnership with somebody who's going to help him get to where he needs to be to win the gubernatorial race. However, he's going to go through it in this race. He's going to go through it. He's going to need a lot of support because the GOP is going to come after him with everything they can make up, and it's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be a lot of that. But yeah, Josh Shapiro could very well win Pennsylvania's gubernatorial race. Denny's next question. Will there be lawsuits on Infamil and Similac for harming children with this rotten gut, dead gut these harms that are being caused by cow's milk to infants. And now we have this shortage of baby formula to cause parents distress after women have taken pills to dry up their breasts to feed their babies. So you got newborn babies out there with nothing to eat because the powers that be who have been killing us are now causing harm to the same women. Okay? The guys, if you don't think this is a war on women and children, you are not paying attention. Will there be lawsuits on Infamil and Similac for the harms created? The harms on children. And this has been known for decades. This is just like the baby powder guys, just like Johnson and Johnson knew it was harming us, did nothing. Similac and Infamil knew it was harming kids. This is what causes autism, guys. Cow's milk. It ain't vaccination. It's cow's milk. Cow's milk causes autism in humans. You want to know? That's what it is. That's why the onset is so shortly after birth, before the first birthday. When the milk, the Similac, the milk is introduced into the baby, it starts to change the internal functionings because we can't digest it, and it harms our brain because it's something we shouldn't be putting in our bodies. And it is definitely not what we should be feeding our babies. That is cross species. Would you feed your baby whale milk? Would you feed them snake milk? Would you feed them octopus milk? Turtle milk? It's a different species. A cow is not a human. A human is not a cow. And if you can't see that just by looking at us, again, if you missed my Sunday show, women have these to feed our babies, period. Cow's milk kills humans. Stop drinking it. You have been lied to. You have been manipulated. Your parents have been. Grandparents were. I know they made milk and cheese and everything out of it. But do you eat cheese every meal? Do you eat cheese every time you get hungry? When you were a baby, is that all they gave you? Was cheese to eat? No, because if you only ate cheese, what would happen? Your cholesterol would go through the freaking roof. You know what cheese does? Do you know that milk does the same thing? So if cheese makes your cholesterol go up and can clog all your arteries and make things just bad, what do you think milk does? The exact same thing that cheese does. It's the same thing. And you're giving it to a baby for every meal of its life for 2 to 4 years. What do you think that does to a baby, to a child? If you lived on cheese 24/7, what would you look like? You would be addle-minded, obese, you would stink. But we force it down an infant's throat because milk does a body good, or so the government tells you. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. But let's see. Will there be a lawsuit for Infamil and Similac for the harms they have caused children? Huh. We got Judgment, the last card. This is gonna be just like Johnson and Johnson with the baby powder. Yeah, there will be lawsuits, Jenny. There will be lawsuits. But how big business is gonna get out of it? They'll fracture, rename the company, pay a few people off, and pretend like it never happened. Yeah, Denny, there'll be lawsuits. But children are gonna die. Children are gonna suffer. People are going to suffer their entire lives for the lies that have been sold to us by our government, poisoning us through our food, stressing that we need to have this in our diet, forcing children to become addicted to it. This is the only meal that babies are getting, and then cause a shortage to where now parents are panicked and probably doing ridiculous things with cow's milk to try to make formula. We have to do better as a people. We have to understand what we have allowed ourselves to be talked into. Do you know that no other country allows pharmaceuticals to advertise their medicines on TV? Only in America does that happen. Only in America can pharmaceutical companies target you. You can't write a prescription. That is wrong. You don't know nothing about that. That's why all these stupid Americans think that they're experts on shit when they don't know nothing. They believe they listen to a podcast and think they're an expert on something. These are the same people who are sitting there telling you, not to get vaccinated because they're going to microchip you. These people can't spell microchip. We have got to do better. Okay, we've got to do better. We have got to question everything. We cannot we cannot take anything that comes from our government at face value. Again, it doesn't matter whether they're Democrat or Republican. It's the same bird in the middle. Left wing, right wing. What's controlling it? What's controlling those wings is the bird in the middle. The bird in the middle is the government. That bastard has got to die so that the left wing and the right wing can fall off the bird and become people again. Okay? We are so drowned in ideology, in lies. Only in America can you be lied to everywhere, and it's okay. Only in America does lies usurp truthfulness, where benevolence, kindness, and decency are looked down upon. Only in America do we have people fighting each other, fighting tooth and nail, want to shoot each other over a mask, over something just to protect your fellow man. Look at where we are. Look at how far we have devolved as a species. And then we look back at Egypt, Atlantis, and wonder what happened to those civilizations. You see what happened to those civilizations, guys? When they get to the point of where we are now, everybody's about themselves and selfish, and nobody cares about the well-being of the planet or the well-being of each other or just taking care of each other like we're family. Whole civilizations collapse, crumble, and disappear. And we are in that phase now. Vladimir is flattening a country, a beautiful country. That architecture won't be recreated. What was will never be again. That is now history. War-torn rubble. Our world is in crisis. Our world is in crisis. We have got to stand up. And this is what this is about. This is about us uniting as a people, bringing our families back together, strengthening our ties so that we can stand against tyranny. This is what this is about. It is a return. It's a return to unity, separation. They can pick us off. They can just pew, 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 pew. When we're separate, we're alone, we're weak, we're vulnerable. When we unite, we can build walls, we can stand up, we can be bigger than they are. But it takes us to stand together, to put aside our differences. And our differences are all political. Think about this. They have us so you can't enjoy your life. I don't spend all day thinking about what the president is doing or what Congress is doing. Oh, but they have the world locked in on what is political, what is happening in politics. Again, we have to stand up. This political theater, this show needs to end, and we have to be the ones that end it. Okay? My next question. Will Mike Flynn and other military insurrectionists uh, be returned to duty and court-martialed? Will Mike Flynn and other retired insurrectionists, military insurrectionists who have been identified, will they be reinstated, returned to duty, and court-martialed? Which is supposed to happen. That is what is supposed to happen. But guys, we already understand what this insurrection is going to be. Okay, here's the question. Will Mike Flynn and other military insurrectionists be returned to duty and court-martialed? Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, got the King of Cups, so got a fair man. So it's a fair man. I'm hoping this is a judge. In front, we got the Ten of Swords. This is pain, affliction. Okay, hopefully the government, not the government, the military will follow its own laws. It hasn't happened yet because, January 6th was in 2021. 2021? Yeah, 2021. Okay, but here's our answer. Yeah, yes, Denny. I hope this is true. I hope Mike Flynn and his brother are both court-martialed. But we're not there yet. I mean, he's already got his pardon, so he's still operating under his pardon. He has got to actually be charged with the insurrection for him to be brought uh, to full duty and prosecuted. Otherwise, they're going to try to call double jeopardy on him. So he's going to have to be charged with a separate crime, Denny. And when he is charged with a separate crime, then he will be reinstated and court-martialed. But right now, Mike Flynn is operating under his pardon. That is what is protecting him right now. So when somebody pulls a charge on him, that's when that will change. Okay, next question. Oh, Spirit Beyond the Stars um, was talking about education, congressional pay, and property taxes on the senior citizens. So I want to start with the property taxes on the senior citizens. Okay. And this is something that this is a problem that is going to affect a lot of people in the next decade, okay? Property taxes on senior citizens that continue to go up and up and up on people who are on fixed incomes, okay? Why do they do this? Why do they keep increasing property taxes? To take people's property, to force people out. They know that these people who are on fixed incomes cannot afford that. And what happens when you don't pay your tax? The county takes it and puts it up for auction. Okay? Puts a tax lien against your house. A legal way to steal your property. Okay? That's what this is. Will this change? Will America stop property taxes? Will property taxes go away? Will property taxes go away? We get the victory, yes. Opulence, money, 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 money. To fight, yes. Spirit beyond the stars, yes. Second card, the uncovering of the thievery is what's going to change that. But guys, what I feel is this is going to be when we stand up. And the only way these things are going to change is if we change them. And that means that we have to stand up, wrench control away from bad people, and make humane laws. And that's what this is saying. This is saying when we get our stuff together, things will be better. When we turn this corner, things will be better. This cycle that we are in is a cycle of change. We are going through all of this stuff, going through, not stuck in. We are we are going through, we're moving, okay? We're not stuck. So this place where we are not going to dwell in, but we have to learn from what we are seeing as we pass through, okay? Now we can get stuck if you start subscribing to what's going on, if you start believing in what the government is telling you, then you can become stuck. Our job here is to see the lies for what they are. To see that Democrat and Republican don't really mean anything. That the people who run our government are working for themselves. The powers that be are trying to harm us right now. This is being done to us to control us. And until we understand that and look at what it is, change the questions a little bit, guys. What can we do to win this? What can we do to stop these people from doing to us what they're doing? Those are the questions we need to be asking. I don't care what Ted Cruz is doing. He's a cretin. He's a nothing. He's a nobody. Boebert, she's a nothing. She's a nobody. Taylor Greene is a nothing, a nobody. The only way that these people have power is if we give it to them. The only way that they can stay is if we keep feeding them. If we stop giving our energy to this nonsense and give our energy to stuff that is actually going to improve us, we could change the scenario. Use the power of your mind to change things that can be changed. will it. Will it into reality. They are trying to will us into death. We can fight back. Believe in yourself. Believe that you have a power. They are afraid of us. That is why they keep us separate. Think about this. Why they keep us fighting each other so much. Unite. Unite. Come together under one umbrella. Put your energy and focus into changing something we can change. Saturday, May 14th, all over America is the Women's Reproductive March. Bands off our bodies. Look online, sign up, show up, lend your voice. Stand up and speak out now while you can. Because if you sit down and pretend like nothing is happening, when the Gestapo is at your door, there will be no one to help you. Okay? This is real talk, guys. We have to put our energy into building the world that we want. Rise up. Stand up. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Stand up. Flip the table. We are no longer slaves. Stand up. We have power that they want to take from us. Stand up. We are gods and goddesses. We control things. Stand up. Lend your voice. Scream from the rafters. We will not go back into that dark night. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. I love you. We are powerful. Namaste.